This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. For many, dealing with authorized dealers can be a daunting task. The process of buying a Rolex often seems mysterious, marked by wait lists, limited availability, and unwritten rules. To make your visit pleasant and fruitful, it is important to know what irritates authorized dealers' staff. In today's video brought to you by the Luxury World, we will serve as your guide as we explore the actions that frustrate even the most composed watch experts, helping you transition from an uninformed shopper to a savvy Rolex buyer. If you have not subscribed to our channel, we encourage you to do so to stay informed about our upcoming videos. So, you have decided to aim for a Rolex, the pinnacle of luxury watches. However, getting one is not as straightforward as buying a new shirt from the mall. Authorized dealers follow Rolex's strict guidelines, preventing them from inflating prices above the recommended retail. Thanks to these rules, the exclusivity of the brand is maintained. While discounts are rare these days, the upside is that dealers will not overcharge you either. Before you step into a dealer's showroom, it is crucial to have a solid strategy in place because securing your dream watch involves more than just having the money. By avoiding common mistakes, you will increase your chances of owning that coveted Rolex without a hitch. First off, while there are plenty of exceptional Rolex dealers around the world, unfortunately, a few bad apples are mixed in as well. Some authorized dealers engage in secret deals and you've got to buy this two bundles, which can complicate the process for those seeking the perfect watch. These tactics can inflate prices or make your dream watch seem as elusive as an honest politician, damaging Rolex's reputation. However, do not lose hope. Many dealers uphold their integrity, steering clear of shady practices and focusing on providing top-notch service. These are the professionals who make shopping for a Rolex a genuine pleasure, prioritizing trust over quick profits. It is not all one-sided, though. We also need to address the tricks some customers pull that frustrate dealers, from sneaky reselling schemes to playing games with waiting lists. It is time for an honest discussion, don't you think? Now, let us dive into behavior that annoys the good folks at Rolex authorized dealers. Picture this: a shopper casually enters a Rolex store, eyeing high-demand items like the ceramic Panda Daytona or the elusive GMT Master 2 Pepsi. These watches are like unicorns on the secondary market. There is nothing wrong with having your heart set on a Tiffany Oyster Perpetual 41 or a stylish blue stainless steel Skydweller. Diversity in taste is great, but some people are more interested in the potential for fast cash than in the watches themselves. These individuals see dollar signs and plan to flip the watches quickly for profit, rather than cherishing them as heirlooms. Imagine snagging a Panda Daytona at its retail price of around $12,000, only to find it going for over $30,000 on the current market. The profit potential is eye-popping, attracting smooth operators who feign interest in different models while planning their next move. Let us be real, if this sounds like you, it might be time for a rethink. It is not the smartest approach, and it certainly does not endear you to the dealers committed to keeping the experience authentic and enjoyable for genuine watch enthusiasts. Maybe a Pearl Master or a snazzy two-tone ladies' Datejists with a standout dial is presented as a special gift, delivered with charm and smiles. However, their true intention is to get their direct those hard-to-find Rolexes. They show enthusiasm for watches that, frankly, do not compare to the highly sought-after Daytonas. It is a clever act, but beneath that generous exterior, it is all about flipping those coveted watches for quick profit. While they play the market skillfully, let us not forget that the real beauty of these timepieces lies in their craftsmanship and story, not just their resale value. Let us pivot to another common scenario in luxury dealerships: the persistent bargainer. Picture someone walking into a store, spotting a stunning Rolex, and immediately diving into negotiations over the price. While a bit of bargaining is expected in some contexts, luxury watch shops typically uphold their pricing due to the exclusivity and inherent value of each piece. Dealers understand the desire for a good deal, but when it comes to brands like Rolex, aggressive haggling can diminish the experience they aim to maintain. These dealers prioritize preserving the prestige of their brands, and intense price negotiations often miss the mark, instead of solely focusing on the price provided. Not take a moment to appreciate the craftsmanship, value, and excellent service the dealer provides. Moving on, let us talk straight about trust and transparency. Honesty is crucial here. If you have your eye on a Cartier, a Moon watch, that vibrant Pepsi, or maybe the Oyster Perpetual 41 with a mustard dial, be upfront about it. Imagine if those crafty individuals played fair, which they probably would not snag those watches at retail prices. These savvy players are always looking to get their direct elusive watches at a deal. However, the best deals happen only at authorized dealers and at the right price. Here is another trick up some sleeves: manipulating the waiting list. You know how it goes. It is where they feign interest in a less popular model to get on the list, then quickly switch gears for the big-ticket item. This disrupts the system, leaving genuine enthusiasts in a bind. So, if you are aiming for that hard-to-get Rolex, remember that honesty is not just a good approach, it is the only approach. Trying to game the system is not worth your time. Instead, having an upfront conversation can make a real difference. Dealers appreciate customers who play by the rules. If you genuinely care about a watch, explain why it matters to you. It is more than a transaction. It is about passion. This approach might not only earn you respect, but could also expedite your place on the waiting list. Now, about the infamous tire kicker. You know the type of person asking endless questions about every watch in sight, but disappearing when it is time to make a decision. Dealers enjoy sharing their expertise and helping true enthusiasts find their dream watch. However, someone who takes up their time without genuine buying intentions creates frustration. If you are serious about getting a Rolex, showing commitment goes a long way. Dealers are happy to provide detailed guidance, but aimlessly circling the store without buying will not endear you to them. Let us keep interactions classy and respectful. Most authorized dealers operate with integrity and are not keen on hardball bargaining tactics. If you find yourself heading down that path, consider pausing and approaching the purchase with proper buying ethics and fairness. This not only enhances your own shopping experience, but also contributes to a positive environment within the watch community. Discovering the key things to avoid when purchasing a Rolex from authorized dealers is crucial if you are envisioning wearing one of these prestigious timepieces. To ensure your journey to owning a Rolex is smooth and successful, it is essential to sidestep certain missteps that could potentially derail your efforts. By understanding these pitfalls and navigating around them, you can significantly enhance your chances of securing your desired Rolex without unnecessary complications or setbacks. As we conclude, remember that navigating the world of luxury watches, especially Rolex, is as much about passion and respect as it is about acquiring a timepiece. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a first-time buyer, approaching authorized dealers with honesty and appreciation for their craftsmanship can make all the difference. Share your experiences, uphold the integrity of the community, and enjoy the journey of finding that perfect watch that speaks to you. Let us strive for transactions where everyone feels like they have come out on top, shall we? Now that we are wrapping up, what are your thoughts on these covert efforts to acquire elusive watches? Have you ever been tempted to cut corners to secure your dream timepiece? Alternatively, perhaps you have had an outstanding experience with an authorized dealer that you're eager to share with us. We would like to see your answers and opinions in the comments section. Remember to follow us too and give us a thumbs up. Once again, this is the Luxury World, and we look forward to seeing you again in our future videos.